Hello there and welcome back to the channel. In this video, let's talk about quality of life improvements we'd love to see in Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis. Now the game has been out for just over a month and we've already seen some, so that's really cool. And my experience with the Applebot devs is that they do listen and offer quality of life. I have played Nier Reincarnation for 2 years now, and we have seen QoL introduced consistently throughout the life of the game. A lot of the things people are requesting, I wouldn't put it past them to implement. I was even thinking about putting out a Reddit post to see what the community thinks. I want to gather as many opinions as possible, but someone already did. So user Daniel Goatman already made this post, so we can kind of see what people are saying. And then I also asked some of my own Discord community members. So while I grind some pods over here, we can take a look at this. All right, some points about, a lot of people are complaining about, the new difficulty of the Seth event, and that can be frustrating. I myself haven't even cleared all of the most difficult content, permanent content, so I'm not surprised that I can't clear the event. This kind of reminds me of events in Romancing Saga Re-Universe where there's like up to, the highest difficulty, but then there's one more stage that's romancing difficulty and it's just absurdly harder than the hardest regular stage. And then that's kind of like the only flex in that game. I'm not too bothered that I can't clear it at the moment, even though I'm a spender. I know a lot of people are frustrated with it, but the point has been made. Some other YouTubers have made content on this, and first of all, the rewards aren't that great. It's like that in Romancing Saga 2. It's only like another 30 of the currency or whatever it is. Or in this case, a title that's just cosmetic. But also, the whales, they need something to feel like all of that spending was worth it, that they can flex and clear something that the rest of the player base can't. So I don't know. I can see both perspectives there. OP makes a comment about materia crafting. I think we're going to see that come up in the comments too. Let's see the drop rates in the new event. There's like a chance to get 0 of the drop you want. That's kind of weird. I agree. There should at least be, like a small guaranteed amount, maybe. I don't know. With that being said, I don't think it's been that bad in my experience yet. I just grind a little more and get the tickets I need, and I don't know. The point about emulators, I've seen some people come back and say, no problem, but I've had that. In fact, I'm afraid to even log back into my emulator. So I'm grinding on my phone right now because I had to switch to a different instance, like a different device type on BlueStacks when originally that type didn't work. And then all of a sudden now I had to like relink my account, which makes me nervous every time I do it. So I don't know why, but there's nothing to be nervous about, I know. But then every time there's an app update, all of a sudden it just doesn't work anymore. And there's an APK out there, but like that was a pain and just riddled with pop-up ads that are confusing, and it was a giant pain. And then the thing that concerned me the most is last time I did that, it said install instead of update, and it actually installed a second instance of the app, and now do I have to link it all over again? I don't know. So Steam version can't come soon enough. And the point here was made about how heavy the grind is, but like that they keep doing things to lock us out of, or at least make it harder to use emulators. I don't know. The grind is what it is. I don't know about these points here. Yeah, auto. Yeah, we can talk about that more in the comments here. So one point I really liked here, this user says, I want a slider on the material trades converting. Why is it one at a time? That is so strange. Like, doing it. I mean, that's just, there's nothing else to say there. That's weird. Can we select the quantity, please? That should be such an easy fix. And I don't see why they wouldn't do that. I can definitely see that coming. That's an easy fix. Okay, materia is like everyone's pain in the neck, obviously. And these games, I don't know, the materia system could use some improvements, I guess, but it's kind of already representing some quality of life that we've gotten in Nier Reincarnation. Now in Nier, we have memoirs that are similar, where you basically have to like upgrade 1 million of them before you get a top tier one. And that's just how it is. So I think between the game having, no skip tickets yet, having like stamina super gated, these are all things that allow the people that really, really are obsessed with the game and want to go hard and want to spend more hours than the average player. That's what gives them the advantage. And the same thing with the materia here. When we get to a point, maybe after a year of the game, and everyone's kind of reached a more level playing field with like their weapon OBs and all of that, and there's no other way to push your build, and everyone's reached that point, that's the point where materia is going to make or break, and it's going to allow one player to stand out over the rest. So in Nier, for example, there are like a handful of players that have gone so hard on their memoirs that like they've gotten these super rare god tier roles, and it really allows them to like easily get rank 1, etc. It takes a lot of work. So, but there are some like interface things that can improve, like why can't we craft all 5 of them at once? And then one point I really liked is like right when someone made a point about like you have to click twice to get to see the stats. So, and at that point, why can't we like lock it? Like, oh, this is a good one to keep. I don't want to have to go fishing for it again in my bank. Let me lock it now. Or like this person says like somewhere in here about like marking it for, or being able to sell it right there, Okay, some kind of auto repeat would be nice. You can see over here I'm grinding, and I have to like click several times just to repeat the battle, and I have to sit here and attend it. And it would be cool to, if the grind is this heavy and they don't want us to use emulators, at least have a times 10 skip. So yeah, here we go. Ready? Like, I gotta get past, okay, I got my S, okay, here's my levels, and like here's my drops, and then here, and then I might misclick, and I'm here, and then, oh, I hit, like, let's get back in here, like, because I'm not, like, in front of it. I'm not, like, in front of it, so here we go. And then there's another point about that, about clicking, You got big, clumsy fingers, it can be a bad time sometimes. Let's see here. Gold tickets, okay. And then here it is. They really need to fix the arrows and the party and character memory. There's been so many times where I'm just trying to go through really fast, and even though I swear I'm clicking in the same spot, all of a sudden I'm opening that character's details like, Now there is like, in your party builds, you can select and see them all at once, and that's really nice. But yeah, the arrows, that could definitely be improved. This person is inspired by FFRK about like combining, like maybe you can combine 2 and get some of the better stats, and that would really reduce that crazy grind for the materia. But going back to my other point, making it such a grind is kind of like what allows the super hardcore players to be rewarded for being super hardcore. Here we go again. Ugh. Okay. By the way, the grind is going well. I got 3 characters to 55 so far, and I'm just trying to kind of upgrade them. The cactuars are so OP, and grinding weapon mats is a great way to level up because you're getting the mats at the same time. And yeah, I'm kind of excited. I like the grind myself. Here, another point about marking materia. Yep, that's nice. I'd like to see the amount of experience per character versus how much I need to level, and not just displayed on the results screen. Cool. Okay, all right, yeah, this is pretty good. And I thought the point, maybe I missed it up here, but like, yeah, no, we talked about it, like only being able to do one at a time, but this player says they would like to like convert the other direction, convert to up. I think that's fair. Young Seth, when you on the victory screen, good God, his head is like scary. Like, I don't know if the devs would fix that, but it looks bad. It looks bad, and like this game has amazing graphics otherwise, so that would be cool if the Seth looked a little better. Drop rates, PvP would be interesting. I have a feeling they're not going to do it. Like, they're going to opt for this PvE competitive mode instead, but PvE would be interesting. I do really like it in Nier. It is stressful though, and it might turn off a lot of people, who knows. More characters and story. I've been okay with the amount of story, and we're like, more characters are coming, and that's gonna be, we're gonna see, I have a feeling we're gonna see the power creep come like that, where like now you can play as Rufus or something, and Rufus has the most insane weapons, and like now, oh, I gotta pull out the wallet again. I'm personally really excited for Yuffie. Okay, let's see here. Steam coming, yes. Skip tickets. So that's a good point. And like skip tickets or like ×10 battle or something like that, I could see them definitely doing that. Oh gosh, I gotta replenish her. Let's go. And like, can I just click, or do I have to click the X? Can we get some quality of life here? Can I get a ×10 battle so I don't have to attend it like that? But skip tickets, I bet they're coming. And in Nier, we didn't have them right away. Like the beginning of Nier was just like this. You had to farm manually. You had to just put in crazy hours farming. Now, in Nier Reincarnation, a new event comes out. I clear it up to the highest stage. I park myself on the highest stage. I equip the weapons that give bonus, and I just skip 100, skip 100, skip 100, skip 100. Boom, I'm done in like 2 minutes. I'm done with that event. I go clear that whole shop out. So I could totally see it coming to this game, but they usually don't give that kind of stuff to us early in a gacha game's life. So be patient. I bet it's coming. Okay, tweaking AI, and this point came up in my server too. I will say that the AI in this game is more intelligent than most auto modes in other gachas I've played. It's been really nice, but it could be a little better, and this point is made about the healer. Like, it'd be cool if you could specify, you know, heal below 75 or heal below 25, something like that. One thing that I get annoyed with is the AI switching to defense mode during interruption, where I want to be doing damage there, and let's just heal after, you know what I mean? But sometimes it switches, and maybe I'll even switch, and I don't feel like turning off full auto, and then it switches back to defense again while my character is doing the offensive move, and it's just, come on, dude. So I'm not sure about that. Well, we'll see in a moment. Let's switch over to my Discord. All right, so one thing that really annoys me is sometimes like I want to build, but I want to switch another character, switch a character to like level up someone else. Copy paste the whole build, switch the character, but then their whole build has to be rebuilt. And I wanted to keep the same materia. I wanted to keep the same sub weapons. Now I have to go hunting for them, and it takes a little too long to find all of that stuff again. It's very annoying. So can we just switch the character? And sure, it's going to unequip the main weapons, but like switch character where it keeps the materia and it keeps the sub weapons. Would be very convenient. So yeah, like I was talking about the in the Reddit post, they're talking about the AI and comparing it to the Gambit system in FF12. So how cool would it be? This is maybe a little too hopeful, but how cool would it be if in the auto battle AI, if we could like get really detailed and set up like a gambit system. If this, then this. If this, then this. I think that's a little too hopeful though. But like an auto, like Tix here makes a good point about auto loadout. What do you call it in this game? When you're building a character in your party, just having a more intelligent auto loadout here. Maybe you could choose what R abilities you want, and then it'll find the best weapons. That would be a really cool feature. Tix is talking about the cactors being too broken. I'll take it. So Young Jesus makes a really good point. And in Nier, it was kind of like this, where it wouldn't use the character skills or the limit breaks like in auto until a certain point, and then you could. But for some reason, we can't get full auto to use our limit breaks. So if it were like, if there was something in the auto that said like, okay, as soon as all three of them are ready, then it'll use all three and chain them. That would be really nice. Okay, so Tix makes a good point here. So he thinks that after OB10, instead of getting these like minuscule upgrades, that maybe instead of that, not like they can change it at this point, but he would say like it would be so much better after that, instead of those like getting up to plus 20, that they would just convert to generic parts, and then maybe like a 2-to-1 ratio, so it's kind of fair. That could be a cool thing to see. I have a feeling we're gonna start seeing those generic weapon parts come in more and more, and we're gonna get to a point where it's gonna be easy. It's gonna be easier to max OB a weapon, and we're just again in that early stage. But that could be a really cool solution to, you know, maybe it already does that past 20. I don't even know. Probably not, but that would be nice. Okay, and then for those of us that are spending, it would be nice if, you know, monthly option for the boost pass, like, or for example, we just had this cool period where we could buy 5 stamina packs every day, and I went ahead and went hard on that. But man, it was really painful to like click a $3 purchase, you know, approve it, wait, okay, next one, oh, I did it too fast, I got locked out, you know, okay, purchase 5 times, and I did that every day, where it would have been cool to have an option to just buy them all at once. Yeah, so maybe some way of consolidating these like these little purchases that we want to make. I guess it is what it is. It only ate up another minute of my time, but yeah, and then so the same thing with the weekly, instead of having to buy it every week, and you know you want to buy it every week of the month anyway, maybe having a monthly option for the same thing. And yeah, just small things. All right, so and then we just had some other like various small points here, but I'm curious what all of you think. Like maybe what did we miss? What are some quality of life improvements that you would love to see? Let me know in the comments. I want to hear it. And other than that, I really just wanted to make this video to help signal boost, you know, all of the community voices out there, what they want. If I can play my small part to help this get seen, then cool. But I want to know what you think, and you know, hopefully this video makes it out there. And you know, like I said at the beginning, in my experience, the devs do listen. And look, we already got quality of life like 2 weeks into the game. Pretty cool. So all right, let me know. Thanks as always for watching. Thanks so much, by the way, for 1,000 subs, which I just hit today. It may dip back to the 900s and come back. I'm just waiting for that email from YouTube. I'm so pumped. So thank you. And as always, like and sub and share to help me grow even more. It's so much appreciated, and I'll see you in the next one.